friends, welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. Today is a special video. I had posted a while back, I don't know how long it's been now, a month and a half ago, that Mel Thompson had passed away on my Facebook channel. Some of you knew and were shocked like I was because you were an avid, watcher of hers, and others of you had never heard of her. And she is probably she's beautiful. And she left us a gift, and so we're going to play with her gift today. But she did so many incredible eye looks. I think her talent with all of her makeup, but she and I know she used to work at MAC, but her eye makeup specifically was incredible. That, coupled with her gentle spirit and the sweetness and kindness about her, was wonderful. I didn't know her personally, but I tuned in every day and I watched all of her videos. I actually only discovered her maybe a year and a half ago, and she opened up every single video saying, "Hey beauties," and she was just wonderful. She was just wonderful. So I think everybody on the internet that knew her and watched her and loved her just felt a sense of loss and grief in the beauty community when she passed. I know that she had some very, very dear friends who I also watch of hers that are still struggling today. She was young. She was 35 years old. So she left behind a husband and 4 children. And I can't imagine that kind of a loss in a family. Just completely devastating. So today she had created with Sydney Grace this palette, and I had showed this a long time ago, but I never actually did a look for you guys on my main channel, but I had showed a look I had created. I'm going to recreate it today, and I did it in vlog number 19 of Vlogmas last year. So it was 10 months ago. That's when I got the palette, and I did a beautiful look. Mine's quite messy because it's been used. But here are, apologize, that was the doctor calling. They can leave a message or just calling to make sure I'm okay on a Sunday, which I'm impressed with. But anyway, so Mel had tattoos and she loved bugs. And so the cover, first of all, is so Mel. I mean, it's so her. It's so absolutely perfectly her. And then the colors she selected also are just incredible. My favorite one is this one here. I do think this is available elsewhere. I think that was the only one in here that she, that was a repeat from another one. But this is a gorgeous shade. This rose gold is one of the prettiest rose golds I've ever used. This one, and there's one other rose gold by Pat McGrath. They're my 2 favorites. And these are incredibly pigmented pastels that she's got in here. She's got a couple really great transition shades in here. Just a really beautiful, beautiful palette. So I'm going to link Vlogmas number 19 up here from last year in case you want to go back and watch that vlog. There's not a whole lot going on. In fact, I watched and I was giggling. What an awful day that was. Started out not so great, but there was some good things in that day. We are doing Vlogmas again this year, so if you're interested in watching Vlogmas, you'll be wanting to tune in and subscribe to my main channel, Southern Yankee, so you don't miss out on the daily vlogs. So, all right, right now we're just doing weekly vlogs until December 1st, and then it's gonna get crazy. All right, so I have my base makeup on, and today I just used the Instabake. This is by Beauty Bakery. It's kind of liquidy. And then for foundation, I used 2 different, or being concealer, I used 2 different. I used the Shiseido's a little thicker. I was trying to see if I could get that, but that is just like, I washed my face and it like opened, and I'm going to have to, probably what I'm going to have to do is put a little bit on there and let it sit until it's sort of tacky. And then maybe we can move it. So let's just let it sit there for a minute. And I use the Shiseido stuff underneath my eyes, which are tired today. So we're going to get into this. One of the things I want to tell you is that coupon codes, they're not honoring right now. However, Sydney Grace did pull this back out. It was a limited edition, and there was such a demand after her passing for it that they did release it and bring it back out. And a percentage of the proceeds of this is going to help Mel's family. It is going to her family. So if you ever had this on your wish list, now is the time to pick it up, because you're going to be, you're getting a piece of history that will never be recreated. This is the only palette that Mel created, and it's what she left behind. And she has a couple lipsticks she did as well, which I want to get her those lipsticks too. But But this is the only eyeshadow palette that she created. This is all her, 100% all her. I think her tattoo artist actually helped her create this. So this is the gift that Mel leaves behind, and if you want it, now's the time to get it, because you're going to get it, you're going to love it, and you're going to be helping Mel's family. So it's just a win-win. All right, let's see if this is tacky. No, see what it does? Because it's like a raw open, like it just got opened in that when I washed my face. All right, well, we're just going to have a spot. We have a spot. What else is new? All right, so let's get in. We're going to start using the color Love Bug here. And I am going to use my switch because I have not cleaned my brushes in a while, and I've used a lot of browns lately, and I don't want to put brown in. But we're going to start off with Love Bug in the crease. If you've never used these shadows, Sydney Gray shadows, they're incredible. They're creamy. They're the mattes are real blendable. They're very pigmented, so tap off. So bring you pretty ladies in, and gents, if you're watching. All right, I have Anastasia Eye Primer on my eyes. I did not set it. I'm gonna look down so I can get this, let you guys see better, but I'm just gonna look down here in this mirror from the palette, and hopefully I'll be in frame because I'm not real good at this. And I just do little swirls at the top. Now I have hooded lids. What does it mean if you have hooded lids? You can still see my lid, but if you have to, like, if you have extra skin, then you have hooded lids. So for me, I go up higher on my crease shade, because otherwise you won't see my makeup unless I'm looking down. You won't really see it, but look how beautifully that blended. And then again, you just go around the little edges there. And this is the shade Le Bug. And next we're going into Bugaboo, which is a darker kind of plummy burgundy shade. This eye is puffy. It's always harder for me to do this eye in the early morning because there's so much fluid that I lay on this side, and there's always extra fluid in my eye. It goes away by like noon, but it just is, it's just hard to put makeup over sometimes. So you want a soft brush if you got fluid in your eyes, if you got wrinkles in your eyes. This is, I believe, a brush from Alamar. Is it Alamar? The thing came off, but I'm pretty sure this is an Alamar brush. The ones I really like to use are the rougher brushes. I'll link those down below because they might still be on sale. And they have a rougher concept store where you can get, if you do a review, you can buy the brush at like a super cheap discount. They just want you to do a review. All right, what is going on here? I think that's good, right? I think that's pretty good. So let's just go along the top here and do our little... And also for me, throughout the day, this tends to drop. Like the color tends to rub off a little during the day. Less if I wear primer, like so today might stick all day, but I have found that I go up that high and then by midday it looks a little bit more normal. All right, so that's the first shade. I'm going to switch brushes now and go into a smaller brush. I'm going to go into this one. I think these are from like Lamplight or something. And I'm going to go into Bugaboo, which is this shade here. And I'm going to concentrate that on the outside corner. I would do a spotlight like halo eye, but I want to use kind of the green shade and that because I'm trying to recreate what I showed you guys back 10 months ago on my vlog, and I never showed you how to do it. I just told you I used the palette. So I would do a couple things differently with this look now, but I want to show you this look, and then if you want to see more looks with this palette, I'm up for it. We have a lot to get through for the holidays. A lot of launches, a lot of makeup I have. I'm also going to be doing, coming up soon, I've got ColourPop just launched The Mandalorian. I don't have that, but I do have the Baby Yoda palette from that is a part of it. So I thought, maybe we could go play into that Baby Yoda, because I think that that's a palette I haven't showed you guys either. I was going through some of my makeup. I'm like, gosh, I just bought so much stuff over the years. You guys have never seen any of it. We should dig into my stash, pull something fun out each week, and create. Unless of course, I have something new. Then I'll show you the new stuff. Which actually, I do have some new stuff right now to do. I have some stuff from Ziza Cosmetics that we're going to be doing soon. But the in case you're interested, the Star Wars, I can link this below too. The Star Wars, it says Mandalorian on it, and this is the child, and this is the palette, and it's got beautiful shades of green and gold green, and so I'm sure you guys are going to want to see that in action as well. All right, so let me just see how this blended. I think we're doing okay. I like this blend better than this blend, which is always the case because this eye has like folds in it, and it's like the color seems to get stuck in some of that. Let's take a little bit of a fluffier brush and just see if we can work that out a little bit. Something over here. Pull it through the crease a little. This is an empty brush, nothing's on this one. And this is one of my rougher brushes. This is a great brush. This is the rougher number 16. All right, I think that's a good start. So now I'm going to go into Scarab, which is, honestly, today I would probably do this shade all over the eye versus putting the green, but I'm recreating what I did a year ago. All right, so we're gonna put this on halfway because we're gonna save that rest of it for the color Fire Butts, which is so cute. She's for fireflies. Oh, so cute. So we're gonna go all the way over because I really want you to see the duochrome here. And you can still see the darker shade up here, so it's not hurting anything. Get into that crease. Look at that. So, so beautiful. Same thing here. The cat is getting into the dog food for some reason. If you're hearing that. The wild cat that we have. All right. So pretty. And when you turn your head, like different parts of it shows. I'm going to go a little bit over the center, do the Fire Butts kind of in the about a quarter of the eye, I think. Yeah, that's about what I did on this side. All right, let's get Fire Butts on next. Fire Butts is this pretty, it's like a green gold kind of a shade. Really nice shade for the inside part of your eye. Look at that. I'm going to come up with it right here, pull it over, blend it with Scarab. So pretty. There we go. Now I'm going to take her lightest shade, which she uses as for a highlight, the color Web here, and I'm going to use that shade on my up top and in my inner corner. This is a gorgeous color as well. They're all so pretty and they perform so well. See, this eye's puffy too. This is all, there's a lot of extra puff on my eyes right now. I'll take a picture of it when it settles down and the puffiness goes away. Let's lift so we can see, right? Let's lift. That's what you have to do sometimes. But you also want to check it, just relax, to make sure you like the color. All right, so now I'm going to go in on the bottom with that first shade we used, Love Bug. And I'm going to smoke out the bottom with that shade. I always tease and say I'm coloring in the lines with my wrinkles. Sometimes it looks bad when you have all these wrinkles when you first start your makeup, but you just have to trust the process and keep going. And then when you're done, you're going to be like, oh, that looks good. I look better. All right, so now I'm going to go in with that Bugaboo and darken up. That's the second darker shade we used. And I'm just going to line that pretty close to my line there. Almost like an eyeliner. I am going to take Scarab and put that in the middle. Marry that up to Web. So you'll get some of that beautiful kind of, it's like a sultry, sexy look to it. And that's the cat running around being cray-cray. So you're not going to see too much of this, but it's a subtle difference on your eyelid, and it's very pretty. And I am going to take a little bit of Fire Butts and put that down here on the bottom, so it kind of matches what we did on the top. Just putting it right over Scarab. Beautiful. All right, guys, I'm going to do liner and lashes. I'll be right back. Okay, we are done. So let me close my eyes and show you the look. I think it's pretty. Hopefully that different shift is coming when I move my head. The only thing I want to do is maybe just kind of blend this a little bit right here. Look like there was kind of like a line there. That's a good thing for zoom, huh? Does that look better? I think that looks better. So pretty. Again, I'm not sure, there's like something going on right here with my eye, but overall, I think it came out pretty good. Okay, guys, I will have everything down below, including what I used on my cheeks, the highlight, all that kind of stuff as well. So my finishing powder, everything. So all of that will be down below. I will also make sure to link this with Sydney Grace so you can order it if you've been looking at it, been wanting it, and help Mel's family out. I hope you guys do pick it up. I think you'll really love it. It has created some absolutely stunning looks. I feel like this eye color or this eyeshadow makes my eyes look so dark blue. Sometimes they look almost gray and really light depending on what I'm wearing. This eye look makes them look like blue, dark blue. So, all right, have a wonderful rest of your day. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.